you got KD and Kyrie against Evan Mobley and Garland, I'm picking Kyrie and KD all day, every day. Welcome to Refuse to Lose. My name is Joe Jordan. I'm your host today. Today we're going to talk about the first day of the NBA play-in. I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited about the playoffs, but we got to start with the play-in. And tonight's game, we have the Brooklyn Nets versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. In our late game, we have Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Los Angeles Clippers. So the first game, the Nets versus the Cavs, I'm going with the Nets to win this game. I think you only will pick against the Nets this game if you are a Cavs fan. The Cavs have been terrible since Jared Allen has been out. Their record hasn't been great. I believe their last 24 games, they lost 17. So they've been terrible this last month and a half. But I like Darius Garland. Darius Garland is a good player. He actually played good the last time they played last week. The Nets built up a 20-point lead, let the Cavs come back. The Cavs took the lead, and then they sprinted. I think they won it by like 16 at the end of the game. But I'm picking the Nets because this is a must-win game. I have the Nets winning the whole thing. You have Kyrie and KD. I mean, when you got KD and Kyrie against Evan Mobley and Garland, I'm picking Kyrie and KD all day, every day. And I think the Nets have a great team. You got to remember, with KD on the floor, they are a great team. They are a great team with KD on the floor. All right. So with KD on the floor, based on the percentages, they are the number one seed with KD on the floor. And KD will be on the floor tonight. So I'm going with Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets. Now, the Clippers versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, this one is funny because if you look back on one of the first, when we used to do the weekend, not weekly, but the weekend special, I had my brother on, and he actually came on and he said that the Timberwolves are going to make the playoffs this year, and they will be replacing the Clippers. They will be taking the Clipper spot. Well, it's funny because they play each other in the play-in. Now, remind you, Paul George, and I proclaim that the Clippers will be a top 3 seed, and Paul George will be an MVP candidate. But we all know what happened. He got hurt early in the year, missed almost the whole season, came back towards the end. All right? But I like the Clippers this game. I'm picking the Clippers. Now, look, Paul George, when he plays, they are 3-0 versus the Timberwolves. All right, they're 3-0. He's averaging about 25, 8, and 6. So Paul George will be I believe, will be the best player on the court. I believe he's better than Karl Anthony Towns. So Paul George will be the best player on the court. I like the additions they made while Paul George was hurt, bringing in Powell and Covington. I love those two pickups. Both of them can play defense. Powell is a good offensive player also, And the good thing about Paul, not good thing, but Paul George getting hurt, what that did for the Clippers, it allowed everyone else to step up, play their game. Ty Lue to coach up, in different situations. They had a lot of comeback wins. And when you integrate Paul George back into the lineup, he's not throwing all their chemistry because they already play with Paul George. It's not like you're adding, like he's not going to throw their chemistry. Paul George is more like a point four. That's a good thing about it. He's actually a point guard. If you watch him play, he plays more like a point four position. So I got the Clippers winning that game against the Timberwolves. And so we got the Clippers advancing, and they'll be facing the Memphis Grizzlies first round. That'll be interesting. And we have the Nets advancing, facing the Boston Celtics in the first round. So that's what I have for you guys today, and I'll see y'all next episode. Hey, thank you for staying to the end. So before we end this video, we have a competition coming out. It's called 5 Jersey Giveaway. So basically, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, all right? And we need your help to get to 1,000 subscribers. And we're trying to get that milestone done by June 21st, 2022, which is my birthday. So the goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers. And then what I want you guys to do on the comment section of the video, type in hashtag giveaway. And then when you type in hashtag giveaway, you enter the competition. And then when we hit our goal of 1,000 subscribers, I will be sending 5 jerseys to 5 people on June 21st, 2022, a jersey of your choice. So help us get to 1,000. Share this video with somebody, get them to subscribe. And guess what, guys? We'll see you on the next episode.